보도록 하겠습니다.
And it looks like the map is going to be Ohana, which actually has not a bad record, PvT, so far, although obviously not exactly the biggest sample size. I'm also curious about, I'm going to have a look at the GSTL results now. Is it over yet? Looks like it's not over yet. Let me check a look. Alright. Oh! Somebody took his headphones off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! How dare you take your headphones off in a Kespa booth?
어느 선수가 어떻게 잘 활용하느냐에 따라서 전술이 완전히 달라지면서 경기 양상이 많이 달라지는 이런 그 그림들을 느껴보실 수가 있을 것 같습니다.
언급하신 것처럼 중앙 지역에 있는 그 교차로 같은 느낌이 있는데
그렇죠.
그쪽 쪽에서 어디로 엇가느냐에 따라서 지금 경기 양상도 굉장히 많이 달라지고 진영이 흐트러지면서 그 전투 한번 내주면서 본진까지 밀리는 상황들이 종종 나왔었거든요.
예, 한순간에 쭉 밀릴 수밖에는 없죠. 뭐 어디 멀리 돌아갈 수 있는 멀리 돌아가야 이제 상대방 본진 안쪽으로 도착하는 것이 아니라 센터에서 한번 딱 맞붙고 그다음에 상대의 두 번째 멀티 그다음에 본진 바로 이렇게 칠 수 있을 정도로 모든 길이 다.
Oh wait, is there a second GSTL match? Do they play 2 matches in a day?
이어져 있는 이런 그 상황이기
Or is
때문에
it just one match?
확실히 지금 이 오하나에서의 한 번의 전투
Wait a minute.
이런 것들이 너무나도 중요할 것 같고요. 이 맵에서는 거신을 제외하고 고위기사 위주로 많이 고위기사
no, it is just one match. Okay.
중간에 무너지는 경우들도 많았었고 하기 때문에 프로토스 입장에서는 바로 이렇게 이제 그 테란이 공식적으로 찌를 수 있는 그 타이밍 9분 30초에서 한 10분 넘어가는 이 시기에 의료선 견제를 의료선 압박과 견제 이런 것들을 당하지 않을 수 있도록 좀 신경을 많이 써야 될 것 같습니다.
네, 언급하신 것처럼 일반적인 어떻게 보면은 교통 측정되는 그럼 출퇴근 시간 같은 그런 타이밍이 있거든요. 병력들이 우르르 나와서 중앙 지역에서 막 얽히는 그런
Why is this
순간들이
grape
나오는
thread
경우도
still
있는데
at the top of the brutal form? Hey look, dude, you're on TV! Yeah! Woohoo!
보시면 좋아하시는
Holy
거죠.
balls!
좀 쑥스러워하십니다.
Guys, somebody just made like a huge post. Hold on, you guys have to see this. Look, this is like the Great Makes a LOL team thread. It's like page 11, right? I'm like clicking it. You know, by page 11 on most threads, it's all like one-liner posts, but this guy's like making a giant post. Friggin' essay, man. Oh my god.
분위기의 주역이 되는 선수들도 종종 있었기 때문에 정경두의 그런 실력을 오늘 한번 점검해 보시는 것도 굉장히 좋을 것 같습니다. 자, 이신영 선수와 정경두 선수 경기 준비 끝났습니다. 지금부터 경기 만나보겠습니다.
Alright, set number 3 for SKT's life.
자, 후반전 세 번째 세트 만나보겠습니다. 먼저 테란 이신영 선수 진영. 상단 붉은색.
BoguS as the red Terran at the top left.
자, 이어서 5시 프로토스의
And what's his face?
스타크래프트 2.
Paralyze, Afro Toss
첫 번째 출전입니다.
as the blue Protoss at the bottom right.
두 번째 세트를 못 잡았기 때문에 이번 경기에서 패하면은 SK텔레콤 T1은 STX 소울에게 패배를 기록할 수밖에 없는 상황이고요.
네.
S결승전까지 이끌고 나가야 나중에 뭐 정명훈 선수가 한 번 더 나오든 아니면은 뭐 김태경 선수가 한 번 더 나오든 할 수 있을 것 같은데 정윤종 선수가 나올 가능성도 아주 높다고 보네요.
그렇습니다.
예, 스타2 실력만큼은 팀
So we have a wall off
정윤종 선수가 제일 높다
for
이런 그 평가를 받고 있기 때문에
BoguS' TVP in Broodor was amazing. Like if this was Broodor, he'd just stomp Paralyze. But I actually don't know what's gonna happen. Because Paralyze isn't balanced. StarCraft 2. Just kidding. Well, according to the Broodor pros, it's imbalanced anyway.
깔끔하게 마무리. 스타트는 원래 잘했어요.
STX Soul. Korean.
하자 뭐 이런 의미인 것 같고요. 뭐 이시영 선수라든지 김성현 선수라든지 뭐 테란이 정말 잘했단 말이에요.
Alright, back to the front. Ooh, looks like we're gonna have a gas build.
다시 한번 났으면 좋겠네요.
Gonna do some kind of tech, a 1-1-1 perhaps? A 1-1-1? We'll see. It's funny because I was actually reading how you know, because when when Pro League season just started, or I guess it's still kind of in its early stages, but people were saying, like, you know, if Terran players are having so much trouble with Protoss, why don't they just 1-1-1 every game? Because, you know, it's a pretty strong build, and also it requires a lot of experience on the part of Protoss players to be able to, like, correctly identify, you know, what variant of 1-1-1 it is, and, like, what exact unit composition you need to defend it. Whereas, relatively, for the Terran, it's just easy to execute. You just kind of pick which variation you want, you do it. Ooh, look at this! Pro actually hiding in the bottom of the base here, but pretty sure he's going to find that eventually. Anyway, and you know, I kind of agree with that. I was like, you know, that's actually an excellent point. They should actually just 1-1 every game, because the Brewer Pros, obviously, they don't have that much experience in the game yet. So it's quite likely that they would have more difficulty than usual in holding off those kinds of builds. But it looks like they haven't been doing that so far. Anyway, we do have a factory on the way, as expected. It's like BoguS is going to keep his Marines on the ramp. And a chrono boosted stalker out, rather than chrono boosting that warp gate. Still only one gas, so it looks like it's probably just a 1 gate expansion here from Paralyze. Pretty standard build. And no add-on on the barracks just yet. Probably going to go straight for the starport. Yep. There it is. Getting a Hellion out first. Still no add-ons anywhere. What is he going for? Hasn't gotten a second gas, so it's not going to be any kind of crazy poke banshee. And we do have the 1 gate expansion. Probably going to add 2 more gateways now. Yep, there are the 2 gateways being added, and then get a gas, get a robo, all that good jazz. Or get a second gas rather. He already has his first gas, obviously. Yeah, I feel so happy I can actually finally talk about a build. Finally a Protoss plays! So I know something. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So the SCV comes in here, he's going to see exactly what's going on. Going to see the Expo, going to see the second gas now done, going to see the 2 extra gateways. But I mean, you know, considering what he saw earlier with the SCV, probably assumed roughly that this was going on. In the meantime, is that going to be a Hellion drop? Because I see more Hellions in production, I see a medevac in production, but no add-ons anywhere. Man, this is crazy. This is like some good old Brood or Vulture drop style stuff. I'm a little bit... Actually, I'm not going to say that. Okay, he's adding on a tech lab now. I was going to say, because he's still mining gas, so I was a little bit concerned about his resource management, like his resource distribution. If he's only like making, if he only makes like 1 medevac and then only makes Marines and Hellions, but no, he is adding on a tech lab to something now. Unfortunately, I don't know which building it is. And he's actually going to go for a Marine drop in the main. Okay, it's actually not a Hellion drop. He's doing a Marine drop in the main, going to basically like chase the probes away, and if all the probes go to the natural, he's going to run the 3 Hellions in and just roast all of the probes, because they're all going to be there. There's going to be so many stacked probes there, it's going to be ridiculous. Unfortunately for him, the Protoss army is in good position, so he's actually not even going to force a probe pull here. But those 8 Marines with the medevac support are going to do a lot of damage here, actually forcing those units back. And now the Hellions moving into the natural. Nice reaction time though from the Protoss player. I think he's just going to force field the ramp. Yes, he does force field the ramp. Wow, beautifully timed force field there, making sure all of his probes got in before force fielding, and then making sure none of the Hellions got in. So actually, good defense here from Paralyze. Although it looks like the force field has run out, the Hellions are moving in here. All the probes are stacked in the main. Is he going to get a nice shot off? Oh man, the probes are not even running. Ah, the probes! The probes! Oh god! Did he actually not even kill a probe? Oh my god. Wow, BoguS getting completely denied there. BoguS has actually lost more workers than Paralyze has. He's lost 3 SCVs, Paralyze lost 2 probes. What on earth? Paralyze, man. Sick defense. Wow, I thought for sure he would at least take some damage. Oh man. So now it's going to be like a, you know, standard, or it's going to be a follow-up here, follow-up attack with Marines, tanks, medevacs, your good old 1-1-1 shenanigans. But I mean, having held that off and taking no damage, Paralyze should be just fine against this. His 2 base economy is booming here. He's got an observer out. He sees exactly what's going on. It is in fact 3 3. Okay, it's not the 1-1-1. It's the 3-1-1. 3 barracks, 1 with a reactor, pumping out those Marines. So basically doing like this is almost like TVZ composition, Marine, tank, medevac, and Paralyze doing the correct thing, getting a lot of zealots, getting an immortal out. Might want a couple extra sentries here. Although I guess it's not, well, you want at least 1 for Guardian Shield, and then, you know, force field the Marines in so they can't kite your zealots, because, you know, he's not going to have charge or anything, so those slow lots will need the force field support. Looks like 4th warp gate going up though, and continuing to get those immortals. So he's going to have two immortals already, but, well, he's allowed the Terran to get all the way up to his ramp, and here we go. There's no siege up yet though, and a nice force field there blocking the Marines in, but that's also force fielded the zealots away from the tanks, but the immortal is targeting the first siege tank there, and it looks like the Marines are targeting the other immortal. Are they going to get it? No, they're actually not targeting. I don't know what they're doing, and oh my god, BoguS is going to get completely demolished here. Wow. Not even close. Not even close. BoguS, out the game. BoguS, leave. Out. Out the game. Out the game. He should dance his zealots. Do it, Paralyze. Dance your zealots. Dance them. Dance them. I guess he's not fireback hero, so he can't really dance, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, you can clean up the rest of these units. And that's going to be that. I mean, having failed that initial attack, it was very unlikely that this would do anything to Paralyze if Paralyze just, you know, made units, which he did. His units are pretty good.
불멸자 둘도 남아 있고 그다음에 이제 어느 정도 그 차원 관문도
So now BoguS looks like he's trying to defend the top of his ramp. Like, is he going to expand behind this or something? He pulled a ton of SCVs, so I don't think he's got many SCVs left even. I don't know what he's going to do now. Looks like a Robobay is on the way for Paralyze, and you know, once the Colossus start coming out, it's going to be completely impossible for BoguS. Looks like forward pylon here, going to just kind of semi-contain the Terran. Is he just gonna go for it? I think he just busted. Yeah, busted! Busted! He's got 3 immortals. The Zealot's getting a little bit stuck behind, but no, 4 of the Zealots do go up there. And looks like the Guardian Shield sentry does get targeted down though. The other sentry actually does also get targeted down, so nice little targeting there from BoguS. Unfortunately for him, that does leave 3 immortals left and a bunch of stalkers and zealots. Looks like he's gonna wall himself in, which is not gonna do anything because the immortal's just gonna like 2-shot that depot. But oh, he's actually gonna back up here. Looks like Paralyze is gonna play this very, very carefully. He does not want to overcommit or lose his units, but I'm pretty sure he could have just won the game right there. It was like a tank and 7 Marines. I mean, there's 3 medevacs. That's gonna be a lot of healing, but seriously, dude, kill him. Kill him! Finish him! Finish him! Looks like he's attacking his back rocks. Is he really going to take a 3rd? Just kill him, man. Alright, it looks like BoguS has decided to take matters into his own hands, and he's just pulling SCVs to go attack. Kills the forward pylon. I mean, there's no way that's going to work. The first Colossus is even going to be out. That's going to be horrible news for him. Although, I'm pretty sure range isn't done yet, but even without range, it's going to just, you know, slaughter the SCVs at least. Alright, here we go. BoguS, you can do it, man. He's got like a mule mining at home. That's like all you really need as a Terran. You know, as long as you have like 1 mule, that's all the economy you really need. And here we go. SCV Marine tank, buffer into GG. Buffer into Doritos! Alright, sieging up a little bit far back. If he gets force fielded in, he might actually even be out of range of his own tanks, which would be hilarious. Yeah, he's not gonna move in yet, but a probe has actually randomly ran into the Terran main and built a pylon, and BoguS has apparently not even noticed this. Oh god, the Colossus doing sick damage. Hello, Terran. How are you today? Not very good, I would imagine. And GG from BoguS. Paralyze, keeping SKT alive here, taking the StarCraft 2 best of 3 for them 2-1. So we will go to an ace match, guys. This is going to be a full 7-game series. 2-1, 2-1, and then an ace match. Very exciting stuff. And who's going to come out? Who's going to come out? We've seen Sun come out a couple of times for SKT as